Welcome back, guys, to another race! And it's round number 15 today for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in our Return to Glory Season 2 with McLaren. And really, maybe we need a different name for the series because last episode, we accomplished the series title. We did, in fact, return McLaren to glory. Definitely go check that one out if you haven't seen that one at the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Whilst I was in Las Vegas, we were able to, spoiler alert, have a okay race. Wasn't anything entertaining, but a lot of the times in Formula 1, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles at the end of the day. We just did enough to win not only the Drivers' Championship for Lando Norris, but also the Constructors' Championship for McLaren with 2 races to spare. Such was, such a great start we had. And so now we have 2 races where really I just want to try and do the best we can. Whether that's going to be a race win, whether that's just trying to get something like Lando back on the podium. Vettel, to be honest, I really want him to perform well and get back on the podium. He had a difficult race at Sao Paulo, obviously. Las Vegas was tough with the penalty we took with him, but now he's got fresher components. So let's see how it goes. 2 final races to have a bit of fun with this McLaren team before we end out the season. With Lando's car, in terms of ERS, both are really worn now. So we did this with Vettel last episode, and just at the end of the season, it looks like the new reigning champion of Formula 1 is going to have to take a penalty for this because, yeah, it's just so worn out for the last 2 races. It is what it is. We're going to see how we go from, further back on the grid at Saudi Arabia. And for the last 2 races of the season, the board members want to attend the Grand Prix. Having won the championship and wrapped up both championships, looks like the board of directors wants to gloat a little maybe on circuit. So if we obviously, do well in front of them, that's going to be increased confidence. We don't need to boost the confidence, to be fair, because it's already pretty damn high having won the championship, but I'll prove that. It makes sense. Come enjoy the races, my board members, or the board above me. Please come enjoy it as we revel in this glory that we have returned McLaren to after several episodes. Driver satisfaction, not too bad. 96 and 92 for both our drivers. Obviously, Lando, no matter where he qualifies here, we know we're going to have a penalty to deal with, so hoping that Vettel... Well, we've had some really troubling qualifyings for him. Now the championship's wrapped up. Pressure's off. Just, come on, Seb. Show us some of that qualifying, magic. Or just solid qualifying like we saw in the first few episodes of the season. And then for Lando, well, I guess we're just trying to go as high as we can to offset the penalty, really. Right, sending both drivers out nice and early. Get the laps in before traffic maybe occurs, although to be fair they might catch some traffic on their first flying lap, but we're on 2 flying laps. But yeah, hopefully, we had a very painful experience of Jeddah the last time we were here in season 1 because it was round number 2 of season 1. Now it's the second last race, so I'm hoping for a very different Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Although to be fair, if you cast your minds all the way back to when the game came out in that first week, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix we had also was pretty mental because we had that fire on circuit. The one and only time we've experienced fire from a car on circuit was round 2, episode 2 of the entire series, and we haven't had it since then. Basically, the game gave us all the goods in the opening episodes. Basically, but it's a 126 for Lando, and he's on an even better lap here. Seb 5/10 off that, so it's probably going to be an even bigger gap by the time Lando does this lap. So once again, Lando looking hot and clearly reveling in the title of the current reigning world champion now of Formula 1 before the season's even over. But it's not an improvement of a lap time, even though he's done 2 purples. Last sector yellow was slow enough where he didn't improve, but I think we should be safe with him. I would say Seb as well, but I mean Sainz and Russell really terrible first lap, so everyone struggling a little bit maybe for grip, or in the case of the Mercs, literal traffic there as Hamilton comes out just behind Russell, which isn't great. So let's see if we might have to run again. Hopefully not for Vettel, and we can just get through and save tyres for Q2 and Q3. I'm going out for 1 more lap with Vettel, just in case. Just on the same set of tyres, so we're not using a new set. And we're going just for 1 flying lap, just to see if he can improve. He's got a Mercedes right ahead of him, who I don't know if he's on a hot lap or not. I think he may be on a hot lap, so holding up a little bit, maybe a little bit of toe on the back straight, but that's wishful thinking. To be honest, I think he's going to just stick with him the whole way, so I don't think it's an improvement. It's a green first sector, it's yellow in the middle, and yellow in the last sector. No improvement, but we don't need it. We're P8, and P4. That's fine, but we're very close there with Lando, which is a lot better than Las Vegas, and which is weird to be. I said this in that episode. I don't know if it was some weird kind of mystic voodoo of me recording on a laptop, in a hotel room in Las Vegas, miles away from home or something like that. But the car just didn't perform in a way I thought it would. We've been very good in straight line all season long, so you would have thought we were good at Las Vegas, as we are now here good at Saudi Arabia with Lando's time. So that was just a bit of a dodgy one-off race. Unfortunately, that was the race where we clinched the title. I would have loved to have had a really solid episode and result to finish out the championship. But also at the same time, like I said at the time, it was pretty cool that we actually wrapped it up at the Las Vegas Grand Prix whilst I was in Las Vegas. But now through to Q2, hoping Seb can pull out the finger a little bit more in Q2 and show us a bit more, and hopefully actually just get into Q3 because he's P8 right now, so that'll be on the bubble if this was Q2. Right, sent Lando out straight away. This time I've sent Seb out a little bit staggered, and he's actually going to get overtaken there by Lando on his flying lap, just to see if maybe finding a bit more room might help him out, because Lando's on 2 flyers. Vettel's just overtaken a Red Bull, I think, but then he's got a good amount of clean air. I mean, the Alpha's going to get out of the way, hopefully. Let's see. Please get out of the way. Please get out of the way. Where is it? This is always the problem here at Jeddah, with this, the wall so close together, but I think we're fine there. All right, let's see how this lap is then for Vettel compared to Lando, as Lando pops in another quicker time for his second run. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. 1.6 tenths off Lando's time. That's a lot better. That's a bit more like it, Sebastian. That's a little bit more like it. And he's on a second flyer now. Lando gets out of the way this time. I think Leclerc's on a quick one, so I don't think we're going to catch anyone up. We're going to, ironically, re-overtake another Alfa Romeo. It's green first sector, yellow the second. What's the last sector going to say? DRS open. It's no improvement, but still confidence building for Seb there, just remaining in P2. That's a lot more like it. That's what I want to see. Perez, again, looking pretty quick in Aston Martin. Piastri's up there, though, as well, so maybe 2 Red Bulls in the fight. Ferrari not looking as quick around here. This is what I'm saying. Las Vegas, they look quick. And now here they don't look as quick, whereas we didn't look quick in Las Vegas, and now we look quick here. So, I don't know. I feel like the track has got some similarities in terms of setup, maybe. But I feel like, well, to be fair, it's a bit more high speed at Jeddah, whereas Las Vegas is slow corners, then you've got the main straight. So there is that difference. So maybe that really is the game changer for Ferrari. Maybe they don't have the high speed downforce to cope with the quicker corners here around Jeddah. Williams, solid. Albon and Tsunoda up there. I'm just hoping, even if Seb actually qualifies around P6, and then obviously we're turning to P5 with Lando's penalty, I'd take that. It just means he's not in the traffic, and we can try and have a go at people, at cars above us, as the checkered flag falls. I haven't sent them out. I think we're fine. Hamilton is not fine. He's out. And in the end, both Ferraris just about sneak in through at the unfortunate thing for Tsunoda. A race winner this season, of course, knocked out, but Albon's up there. But in terms of the top, it looks like it's the 2 Red Bulls versus Aston of Perez. We're close there, though, with Lando, so he can mix it up, but with that penalty, he's just going to get dropped back. So it's really more about Vettel. He found a gear in Q2. Can he hopefully find another gear in Q3 to get up there? Right, again, I think we found a pocket of space there for Vettel. Lando as well is going to clear most of the traffic as it comes around, so he'll have a clean run as well. Let's see what's it going to be as he goes towards the line. I think we've got a Red Bull Verstappen right behind him. So Lando puts down a marker, 126.2. What's Verstappen going to do? 126.1. It's very tight, though. It's very tight. That's all right, I'll take that right now as an initial first lap. But what can Seb do? Okay, 2 tenths off. Maybe a little bit of time to find on the second run, or the second tyre that we use later in the session. That's a good first lap for both drivers. What are others going to do? The Aston's coming in hot. Alonso, he heard I wasn't mentioning his name at all in Q2, and he's turned up there with a provisional pole. Perez third, we're P4 and 5. If we can just go 3-4, I would be quite happy with that. I would take that. Right, sent Seb and Lando, and a good bit of room there. Not quite the last cars on track. That'll be Verstappen and Leclerc, but at least that means we're definitely going to cross the line to start our flying lap. Lando goes purple first sector. Vettel green. Okay. Interesting. Let's see how we go on through the second sector. It's a green Green middle sector. It's green for Seb. What's Lando going to do, though? It's P5 right now. 2/10 off. Oh, Albon! Albon with provisional pole, but Lando Norris has stolen it. But for a brief, fleeting moment, the Gulf Williams came out of nowhere there with provisional pole. But Lando's stolen it. Seb's got up to P4. What can Verstappen do? Oh, Verstappen and Piastri could ruin this a little bit for Lando or for Vettel. Verstappen comes through. No, doesn't improve. In his first race as a reigning world champion, Lando Norris may be on pole position. Can his old teammate Piastri ruin it? Comes across the line. No. His first qualifying back after being a reigning world champion. This team's first qualifying after becoming reigning Constructors champions. We are flexing the muscles on Saturday at least with the fastest time. Obviously, Lando has a penalty though. So Alexander Albon in the Williams will actually be on pole for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix alongside Alonso. That is mental. That's crazy. And Seb elevated up to P3. I think we could be aiming for, well, battling for the win, I hope, with Seb, and then looking to recover with Lando's kind of pace he's shown today. Wow. Where was this in Las Vegas? This would have been unreal vibes if this was in Las Vegas, but it is what it is. We're enjoying the new title of the reigning champion in both aspects. Right, so Lando P11, Seb P3. Strategy-wise, obviously, Jeddah definitely not reigning. It's one stop. Or, yeah, just load of one stops to just different tyres. I think we go... Why do I feel like the soft is really not going to perform for us? Let's go medium to soft, just to give us a bit of leeway of maybe moving on to hards, potentially. With Lando, maybe a little bit different because we know he's got pace. We want to make overtakes. So maybe I'm going to trust him a bit more to do all right on the softs. Let's go soft. Let's plan to go soft and hards. Maybe do a lot of overtaking. Where the tyres at? Maybe pit early, get in clean air, try and jump people that way. I think let's split the strategy a little bit. I think with Seb, he's great at tyre wear, but sometimes his pace doesn't match the tyre wear. So I want to see how the soft performs at Lando because I think maybe it's going to be more about track position with Seb. I don't know. Let's see.
The drivers are lined up on the grid here at the Jeddah Corniche circuit, preparing for 50 flat-out laps under the lights. And for Lando Norris, this is another chance to see what he can do in this car.
Down in P11 isn't where we normally expect to see them, but I doubt they'll be staying there for long.
But there's no more time left. We've got a race on our hands. It's almost time for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And it's...
Williams on pole position is unreal scenes there. But there goes Seb. Can he make a move into turn one? No. Looks like Fernando Alonso will. Oh, Seb loses a position to the Red Bull. Comes back at him, though. Can we just stay ahead of Max? Yes, we can. We're back up to third place. Albon retakes the lead from Fernando Alonso, but they're going to go side by side, and Albon's on softs. So we're on mediums with Alonso and Verstappen, so that's a bit of vindication for us. Albon looking to try and go quick from P1 and break away. A lot of soft tyre runners actually, so we've actually, yeah, it's a good mixture. And it's kind of, there's no better way to go about it. We've all gone different ways. It's going to play out basically slowly as we go on through this race. But right now, Seb on the back of Alonso, who is looking to overtake Albon. You feel like the Aston maybe has better pace in the corners, but Albon has that straight line speed, and the soft tyre may negate that corner difference. I don't know. But let's just stick on board with Seb. Let's put them both on aggressive, though. Obviously, want to be aggressive. Nice and aggressive at the start here. Watch that fuel level. Don't want to burn that too much, but I'll burn it a little bit at the start of this race because we know the AI like to push hard as well, so we'll push hard with them. And this is, we're just sitting back with a bucket of popcorn right now with Vettel as these two are literally glued together side by side. Where is Max in all this? Okay, so we're pretty good actually compared to the car behind us. And Alonso gets the jump there. I think Alonso's got it. Alonso's up to P1. Albon in second. And Seb now maybe has a chance to attack that Williams when it's vulnerable. Lando is in P10, so he's got one place because he was P11. And now he's looking to maybe overtake the Ferrari. Oh, is he going to do this round the outside? What a move. Is he finished that off? Wow, what a move. What a move. We are cooking right now, but we need to watch out for fuel. So let's bring that down. Same thing with the ERS, to be honest, going battle assist. And the tyre temps as well. We need to watch out for those. So let's bring those down a tad to try and control the temps. We'll bring them down if we can as we go on through. Are they going to go down? They're going to go down very slowly, aren't they? But we'll stick with people. Right, pack's low. Let's go neutral. Seb's sticking with Albon. There's a bit of a gap to Alonso, though. We kind of need to make this overtake ASAP. Tyre temps aren't going down as much as I want them to, but we're still pretty good on tyre wear, actually, compared to Alonso, even though we're on neutral and the tyre temps are still pretty high. Oh, no. Seb's been caught now. And Albon's actually going for a move on Alonso. So I thought we could maybe have a go at Albon, but instead, Albon's having to go at Fernando Alonso, maybe, as we just about stay ahead in P3. Norris in a sandwich with Leclerc and Sainz. We're gaining a little bit on Leclerc. And the temps are coming down now. All right, I'm just going to leave it like this for a bit. And let's see how it just plays out for a tad. Oh, Seb, oh, overtake failed. He's still going for it. He's still bloody going for it. He's giving a bit of fuel. Lando, he's close to the Ferrari. Bit of fuel there as well. We nearly went for P2 there. We nearly went for P2. Let's fast forward it. Go to the final corner. Oh, there we go. On the inside. Come on, mate. Come on. Yes. Up to P2. No, where? Oh. That Williams is quick in a straight line, you know. Look at it go. With DRS, Albon's gone from P3 to P1. And now it's 3 wide, maybe into turn 1, as we have to defend against the second Aston Martin instead, annoyingly. Our tyres are in good stead, though. Compared to others, we're keeping our tyres in check, which is good. So we'll just keep it that. We'll just keep it that. Even though the pace, as Lando makes an overtake, you know, like I've said many times in the last 2 episodes, definitely since the patch, the AI, they love to push really hard at the start of stints. And you just need to be a bit patient and hope you can come back at them later. Right, we're closing up to Albon. Verstappen's right behind us. I think we need to start maybe just going a little bit of attack, using a bit of tyre that Alonso's used to try and get past Albon. Because otherwise, the Astons, who are 1-2 right now, may start to pull away a little bit. And Lando's behind the Alpine, but I want to stay on neutral, on standard, because the soft tire we know is going to go out. So let's just use a bit of fuel with him. And Seb, oh, Seb's passed. Let's use a bit of fuel. Try and push away. Good move on Albon. Let's just watch that. I think he was into the final corner. Yeah, on the inside. That was needed. This move was needed. Oh, no, this was on the Alpine, sorry. But I think that's a very similar move to the one Vettel made. So he's into P2, which is good. Oh, Seb up to P2. We've overtaken Alonso, who's the other leading tyre runner. Really good move into turn 1. And so it means Perez leads, but he's on soft, so they're going to wear out quicker. So right now, this is very, very solid from Seb. We're running a very tidy race in this first stint. Just need to carry it on over the course of the race, really. Oh, Seb's going for it. Seb's going for it. Is he going for the lead? On the outside. Oh, what a move! What a move! Sebastian Vettel! Unreal move. Unreal stuff. Oh, God, we're very low on fuel for Lando there. Been pushing for quite a while. To be fair, it's got him up to P6. But Vettel leading the race. Love that. You know what? Let's burn a bit of fuel with him and try and push away a bit if we can. Let's use some of that tyre. Yeah, let's use some of that tyre. We've got 3% more than Alonso. Let's try and use that tyre if we can to remain in first and push away a bit. Tyre wear. Okay, we're good. Okay. Oh, okay. Perez comes back at us with the softs. That's fine. To be expected, maybe. To be expected. We're kind of in the race with Alonso. Perez kind of is in a different race on those softs. As Lando gets past Piastri, I think, or defending against Piastri. I don't know. I can't quite tell there with P7. But apart from Ocon, one of the best soft tyre wears. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Albon's come back. Out of all people, Albon's come back. We had overtaken Perez, but now it's 3 wide. McLaren, Williams, Aston Martin. Incredible. And Albon has come back now on those worn softs. It's going to be interesting to see when Albon pits, when all the soft tyre runners pit, what the pace will be like, because now Alonso's in the lead. The swapping's been going on non-stop here, really. Really a lot of swapping. But now we've got the 2 medium tyre runners ahead. Let's push a little. Let's go aggressive.
Okay, to close.
Try and close up a little bit. What's our tyre weigh saying? 1% more than Alonso. So let's push a little bit just to try and stay ahead. Meanwhile, Lando's down to P8 as we're just nursing these softs a bit. We could probably go aggressive and start to push a little. Right, pit window's open for Lando, but we'll carry on. We'll carry on. I think now... Okay, now let's go attack as we overtake Ocon. Full beans until we make that pit stop. And Vettel, meanwhile, overtakes Alonso for P1. This is great. Just the fact we're swapping positions left, right, and centre for the lead is awesome. Right, going to pull Lando in now, I think. Onto mediums. How long have we gone? We've gone 21 laps. And the mediums are what? We did set him onto hards. But maybe mediums with some nursing will be fine. I think the medium's actually been a very good tyre for Vettel. So let's go on to mediums with Lando. Right, we're going to come in, get a bit of clean air with Lando. And then with Vettel, we're just going to stick with Alonso here. And Verstappen's now joined the party. So all the medium tyre runners are 1, 2, 3, 4. Shock horror. So this is the crucial point where we have to just stick with these guys in terms of the pace. Right, so Verstappen's just got into the lead. Him and Alonso pulled away a little bit. What's their tyre weigh saying? Okay, we can probably push the tyres a bit more. Let's push them a little bit more. And fuel as well. Because Piastri's behind us. Piastri's right behind us. So let's push it a bit more. Try and keep up with Alonso and Verstappen. Alonso's really wrecked his tyres. So is Piastri, to be fair. So Verstappen's in a good place. We need Alonso to annoy him right here. Just annoy him enough that we can reel him in. As Perez pits now. Perez is in. So he was the last soft tyre runner, I'm pretty sure. So Lando P9. What's the gap? 2.2 seconds. So we really didn't gain that much with that undercut. We actually lost some time, if anything. Very peculiar. Okay. All right, here we go. We've just overtaken Alonso there. Into turn 1. Verstappen's got a 1 second gap, though. So we need to try and keep up with him. After all is said and done, Verstappen is there. Oh, Alonso's annoying us. No, this is not what we need. Alonso is attacking us, and this is allowing Verstappen to breathe. Oh, that's not what we need. That's not what we need. That's absolutely not what we need. Alonso single-handedly maybe handed this race to Verstappen. 3.4 seconds he's annoyed us by. I've burned so much fuel trying to get away from Alonso. 3.5 is nuts. That's a nuts amount of pace. Oh, Alonso, you've ruined it. Look at my lips. You've ruined it. Right, Alonso pits earlier. We're sticking with Verstappen. We've closed the gap to 2.8 at least, which is something. Bit of fuel for Lando to use. Is Verstappen going to pit? That's the question. What's his tyre we're saying? 38%. We're 36, so we need to pit earlier. Yeah, let's pit now. Is he going on softs? I think we should go on softs. Yeah, softs. Let's go aggressive. Right, conserve a bit of fuel in the pits. But we're in. Lando P8. But look at this gaggle of cars. Wow, wow, wow. All of these cars could be overtakes. We could get 5 overtakes in the rest of this race with Lando. Right, Vettel comes out behind. He comes out... Wait, how... What? He's come out behind Lando. And by like 4 seconds. Verstappen's going to come out behind Lando. So the people who pit early really benefited. All on the softs. I'm very surprised. I don't know what to make of it. And we are going to maybe overtake Verstappen with the undercut. Yes, we've got Verstappen. No! Oh, bit of contact. Seb got the elbow out. He got the elbow out and a half there with Verstappen to get him. He's into P7. Verstappen, Alonso. But look at this. Perez leading. Albon... Piastri, Leclerc, Lando all ahead of us. Mad. Interesting. Right, so Lando's up to P3. Just overtook Albon. Vettel's down behind Alonso and Verstappen now. Because I'm protecting his softs. Well, I just don't want to push it too much. So he's now gone behind Verstappen and Alonso. Tyre wear wise, I don't know how Verstappen's pushing this hard. And he's on 90% tyres. That's very impressive. Verstappen can definitely come through this field and attack P1. Definitely. Seb, I don't know. Him and Alonso. Seb's good at saving the tyre. It's just the pace isn't there with it, whereas Verstappen's saving tyre and got the pace. I've just noticed also, as Lando overtakes Perez for P2. So Lando's up to P2. Piastri's on soft, so he's doing a 2-stop race, is that? No. Piastri's doing a one-stop. He's just pulled a blinder here. Piastri's now the Red Bull with acres of clean air on the softs going to the end. Is Piastri going to come out with a surprise win here? This is mental. That's an amazing bit of strategy and pace from Piastri. As Lando's P2, which is good. Let's push a little. Let's attack for a little bit. Try and push away from these guys. And then Vettel's just on this tail end train. If he keeps his tyres in check, I'm hoping he can still make some good moves. Right. I've been pushing Lando flat out. All we've done is burn fuel. And it's like with Alonso. And Aston Martin has annoyed us again. All of us have gained on Piastri, but we're being bottlenecked by Perez here. Vettel's up to P8. He's overtaken Alonso. And to be honest, we can now probably bring this down just to make sure we don't wreck the tyres too much. Right, interesting stuff. 7 laps to go. Piastri's P1. Verstappen's just gone and overtaken all of us. So it's a Red Bull 1-2, but Lando's there in P3. Perez is P4. Vettel's now overtaken everyone. And he's P5 with a bit of clean air there to close up a bit. I think we go aggressive, try and close up.
Need to push.
Bit of deploy. Lando, how's his tyres looking? 56. So he's the best medium tyre runner. But Verstappen, 59% on softs is so raucous. Saying that, though, saying that. Oh, no. The two Red Bulls are swapping. I thought Lando could get in the middle of it. He probably still could. Can he make a move? He's going to get boxed in a bit. But he's going to get past Verstappen. He's going to use his old teammate as a bit of a tow. I think he's going to go right to the end now, I think, with this race. Need to save a bit of fuel with Lando. Going to do it in Sector 1. Just calm that down. Okay, cool. We're good for fuel there. And then same for Seb. We need to save a little bit of fuel. Where should we save it? Sector 1. Save a bit there. Okay, we're good for fuel. Right, so let's see what we got. So we got Vettel's there. Perez, Verstappen, Piastri. Lando is P1 right now. But can he hold on to it? Can he hold on to it on the mediums? All right, they're swapping. Norris and Piastri back and forth. Vettel's closing up a little bit. This could get very, very tasty towards the end. Very, very tasty. Going to keep the tyres in check with Seb. But we've got a bit of fuel to play around with for Seb. And I'll keep a bit of fuel for Lando on the last laps, just in case. But I'm trying to just protect the tyres with 3 laps to go. Can Seb make a move? Seb's closing. He's closing on the Aston. Can't quite make a move. And Lando, 5/10 ahead. Can he stay that way? I think with 3 laps to go, we can probably afford to go full out attack now, right?
We need to push.
I think we can go full out attack. They're doing full out attack. I think we can go full out attack now for the rest of the race. Push. Oh, it's close. Oh, it's close. Oh, it's very close. It's very close here. It is very close. Seb is right there. Come on, mate. Come on. Can we do something with you? Let's wait till that back straight. Get a bit of deploy going on. Bit of deploy. Full out attack. Why not?
Use deploy.
And same for Lando. Oh, you've nearly broken a second, mate. Push on the fuel. Let's break the 1 second. Nearly as we go on to the last lap of the Grand Prix. This is the final lap. This is it. All the marbles. Deploy. Lando leads the way by 7/10. Seb's up to P3. Oh, I missed it. What did he do? Oh, he's overtaking Perez there. And then I think he's just got Verstappen, I think it is. Or Piastri, sorry. Yeah, it won't show us the full replay, I don't think. But he's gone on the outside. And he's gone round the outside of Piastri to the inside. And he's up into P3 now. Yeah, he's legit into P3. Come on, the boy. Come on, mate. That's the overtake. Let's watch it. Amazing. Come on. This would be wonderful. Double podium. First race after becoming the reigning Constructors' Champions. This would be unbelievable. This would be a great way to celebrate things. Oh, love that. Fuel's a bit iffy. Let's watch out for that. Lando, please hold this through. And Vettel. Well, Vettel's actually on the back of Verstappen. Let's save a bit of fuel through this corner. Just to make sure we're calm. We're gaining on Verstappen. Lando, a bit of fuel to play around with. We'll just go a little bit extra there. Burn that fuel down this straight. Balanced. I'm going to go balanced, okay. Give it everything you got, Seb. Everything you've got. Vettel closing in on Max, but Max is closing in on Lando. Can he keep it? Please keep this. Keep the P1. I think we're going to do it, but Vettel just doesn't have enough to get Max Verstappen. Oh, on the line, oh, 1.5 tenths in it, but Lando Norris wins another race. Yes, let's go, mate, let's go. Reigning champion, race win as a world champion. Come on, and a double McLaren podium. What a way to celebrate becoming reigning Constructors champs. Come on. 1-3. That's more like it. That is more like it. That is the race we deserved in Las Vegas to win the championship, but we had to do it here. Come on. What a race. Back on the top step of the podium as a world champion. Yes. And the double podium. There they are. There are our lads, Lando Norris and Sebastian Vettel, back sharing podiums. That's what we love to see. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. What a race. And hopefully we can round out the season next episode with a similar sort of race at Abu Dhabi. Guys, if you've enjoyed this one though, hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.